Hello?
Hello.
You can hear me good?
At the moment.
Okay.
It's lying to me. Look, do you see what it says right there?
Mm-hmm.
Day 3 trial. But it's not the third trial. It's only the second one. We're supposed to be able to have a third trial.
This is the third trial.
No, it's only the second trial. The first one...
No, it's the third.
No, the first one we faced off against all the bad.
What?
First trial we faced off against Old Bag. Now in this trial we're gonna need to face off against Cody.
Oh. Because we're going into day 3.
But so you can't have 3 trials in one case?
3 days. You can have up to 3.
Up to 3 days or up to 3 trials?
Up to 3 days per trial.
So you can only have 2 trials.
What?
Look, it says day 3 trial.
Yeah.
So can
Yes.
there be a day 4 trial? I don't think so.
No.
So that means there can only be 2.
There cannot be a day 4
That means
trial.
there can only be 2 trials.
I don't understand.
Are we gonna have 2 trials in the same day?
No.
Okay. And trial number 1 takes place on day 2, and trial number 2 takes place on day 3.
No. I'm so confused.
Day 3.
Yes.
We're on trial.
It is day 3.
2, right?
It's all one trial. All 3 days have been for one trial.
We only were in the court 2 times.
I don't know.
We only talked to the judge twice.
Oh, then maybe there can be a day 4. I don't know.
This is only us. The first time we talked to a judge, he said that is all the bad. The second time we talked to the judge, he's gonna say that is Cody. Does that mean we don't get to talk to the judge 3 times?
I don't remember.
Fine. Hello and welcome to another episode of Tos Does Not Remember. Today we will be playing Phoenix Wright and solving all the mysteries of Cody Hacker. And we will also probably get to see more of Thos' favorite character, Salmonella.
No. I don't want. October 19th, 9:42 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby Number 1.
Mr. Wright? Yes? Why do you look so unhappy? Oh, nothing. Really, it's nothing. Right, Mia?
Right.
She looks
sorry.
even unhappier.
Phoenix. Your client is now practically a dead man walking.
I'm aware.
Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him.
This is no time for dead people jokes, please.
You know we're going into this trial utterly defenseless. Yet, if Mr. Powers is truly innocent, we should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it.
Something overlooked. What does overlooked mean, Mia?
Something that you overlooked, that you looked over in a sense, ignored or whatever. We have to find something, Phoenix, today. It's that or lose the trial.
You don't have any blackmail this time?
No, I don't. October 19th, 10 a.m., District Court, Courtroom Number 4. Oh my god, there's another trial? Oh my goodness.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. An unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday, we learned that there were other people present at the studios. Today, I would like to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder. Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. I wonder if it'll be the producer. The prosecution calls Mr. Salmonella to the stand.
No.
Or that freak. Will the witness state his name and profession? How rude can you get? You don't know me? I'm the director. I make the Steel Samurai N00B ROFL. Salmonella, I'm a director. Television. Were you at Global Studios on the day of the murder? Yes, Your Honor. Very well. Please testify to the court for the events of that day.
Phoenix, let's start by picking his testimony apart. If Powers is innocent, you know what that means. Someone in the trailer on that day definitely did it.
Right. She doesn't waste any time putting the pressure on. I was at the studios from 9 that morning. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run through. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area, but I had a meeting in Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in a meeting up until 4 p.m. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's about it. The time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30. And according to your testimony, you were in a meeting at that time. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine your witness. Yes, Your Honor. Press. Is that when you always come into work? Oh no, I come in all sorts of hours. It's the industry ways. Yeah, I know all about the freaks in the industry. Still, FWIW. I was pretty busy all that day. In the employee area? That's right. It was a fight scene between the Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate. Was anyone else at the run to? Oh yeah, that scary lady was there watching the whole thing. She was cheering on him, if you can believe it. She certainly has got lungs for it. Anyone else? Nope, just us four. Why did it go on so long? I'm pretty sure J00UVE already heard about this. WP twisted his ankle during the run through, say? Oh right, yeah. Which of course leads me to missing my lunch. ROFS. ROFS? Rolling on the floor starving? What exactly did they have for lunch? T-bone steak. The assistant cooks them up. Come to think of it,
they all ate steak.
There was a plate with some bones on it in the employee area. Everyone else, meaning that the witness, did not eat with them. So in the end, you didn't get to eat? Yeah.
That's the biggest tragedy of all.
Steak, at least. Can you believe it? That must have been tough.
Phoenix.
Yeah?
Doesn't something about that seem odd to you?
Not at all. No, not really. Seems pretty straightforward.
Oh, perhaps I was wrong then.
What were you discussing? The Steel Samurai story and our budget. Get this. The sponsors turn to me and say, Mr. Manella, those scripts of yours are not appropriate for children. Can't you believe it? Actually, I kind of can.
Yes.
So nobody left the table during the whole meeting? You didn't take a single break. Well, yeah, not a one. Sweats. What's he sweating so much by, dude? If only I had.
Will the witness refrain from narrating what he's doing?
I wait for one to come up and hit him with it later.
If his alibi holds, Powers is finished. Press him as hard as you can and find out where he's lying.
What the problem here? That he's not lying. All of this is accurate. So, I'm gonna have to stop making stuff up. So.
Yep.
You seemed interested in this part.
Probably some blackmail.
Actually, there's something bothering me. Mr. Manila, just now you said steak at least. So you ate something other than steak? Yeah, good call. I had some chocolate in my pocket which I used to stave off starvation.
Oh god, that voice.
Let's see.
That face.
Is that all? I was sure it got something like that. Mia, do you think this is contradictory for some reason? No? What this? You think this is contradictory for some reason, Mia? Because that's the only button I haven't pushed on this video game. Yeah, it does seem odd now that you mention it. Mr. Manila. Well, what did J001? Sweats. When I went to Studio 2, I saw something on the table there. There were 2 plates. The same kind of plates as the ones in the employee area. Who ate lunch there? No, good call. Sweats.
No, stop.
I was embarrassed.
A witness?
So I didn't mention it. But I did eat. After all.
I hate his face. I don't like it.
A T-bone steak, you mean? Yeah, well, I mean, the system went through all that trouble. I brought it to the trailer, thinking I could eat it later. Lily Manny likes to eat, I expect as much. So when exactly did you eat it? We took one break during that meeting. I, wolfed it down then. Good.
Yeah.
A mental image I will carry with me to my grave. Wait a second. They took a break in that meeting. That contradicts the testimony. I'm pressing that one a bit more. Wait a second. Maybe I do have an idea. I'll press him on.
Press him.
Wait a second.
Press him into a fine powder.
Mr. Manila, you just contradicted yourself. Didn't you just tell the court that you ate the T-bone steak during a break? Oops! All of it now! Well? Mr. Manila, what's this all about? Well, yeah, I guess. We did take a little break.
Phoenix, great job. If they took a break, one of them could have gone to the studio during that time.
Your Honor, I call on the witness to testify to the court about the break. Very well. Mr. Manila, your testimony, please. Uh-oh. Edgeworth is laughing. Yeah, FWIW, we took a break, ROFL, but there was only 15 minutes. 15. That's only 13 in base 12. Not enough time for someone to say,
good for you.
commit murder in Studio 1? LOL. That's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak, if you ask me. Steams.
Ew, why is he steaming?
I don't think it would even be enough time for just that, but that's just me. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. Yay, more salmonella.
Get him away.
What time exactly did you take this break? I'd say it was from around 2:30 or so until 2:45. 2:30. That's the time of death. So he could have gone to Studio 1, kill him, and come back. This is possible time-wise. What were you doing for those 15 minutes? Eating my T-bone steak. What else? There were 2 plates on the table? Oh, right. The other one was Diva's. Sorry. Diva Squeezer's plate. Diva Squeezer. The producer. To eat a T-bone steak in 15 minutes. That's quite a feat.
You just hear her screaming from outside, from the studio.
Why is that? Haven't we had enough of this pointless line of questioning? Your Honor, the testimony at this point has been made one certain fact painfully clear. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with the murder. It was impossible for any of them to get to Studio 1. What? Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you weren't suggesting one of the people in the trailer went to Studio 1. Well, Mr. Wright?
Phoenix, this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer.
Do you claim someone from the trailer went to Studio 1? Nope, it's impossible. I don't want to write out so many possible subjects, but I can't keep claiming the impossible either. I agree that it was impossible for anyone in the trailer to go to the studio in that time. Haha! I thought you might be thoughtlessly treading on thin ice again, but I see you had at least an inkling of the truth. What do you mean, Edgeworth? It's quite simple. True, the break in the trailer meeting came right at the end of the time of death. However, the pattern date of the scene of the crime was blocked.
By Mr. Potato Monkey.
The fallen Mrs. Monkey Head, by the way.
Objection! It's Mr. Monkey!
At around 2:15, a strong gust of wind knocked off the studio mascot's head. Ergo, when the people in the trailer took a break at 2:30, the way to the studio was blocked. Blocked by Mrs. Monkey's severed head.
Objection! It's Mr. Monkey.
Actually, Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth had a point. Someone will feel no desire to correct him. I believe we have seen enough evidence. I would like to relieve Mr. Manella from the handstand.
Please?
What? It's over. No.
Please relieve him from the
Manella,
stand.
come back! Very well. The court's opinion on this court is as follows. We have found that there were several other people in Studio 2 on the day of the murder. However, it is also clear that none of those people could have gone to Studio 1. They therefore have no relation to this case. Furthermore, with regards to the Studio Still Samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All that is lacking is decisive evidence that he is the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty. Your Honor, the prosecution is pleased to announce that we indeed have a decisive evidence. A witness.
Oh, snizzity snap!
Who is this witness, Mr. Edgeworth? My witness saw the very moment when the Steel Samurai stood with the victim. Order! I will have order. I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess. Afterwards, we will hear your witness. I don't really need 10-minute wait because we only talked to one person, but I want some steak. I want to see if I can eat it in 10 minutes. Court is adjourned for recess.
He wants to play on the monkey bars. It's time for recess. He wants to play on the monkey bars.
There's no monkey bars after this. What? What do we do now, Mia? Everyone in the trailer has an alibi.
I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong.
Mia?
Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on a trial before, not while there was still a chance. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. The people in the trailer could not have gone to Studio 1. I thought there was more to it than that, but I was wrong. That's all there is.
What's going to happen to me? Kinda seems like everyone in that courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer.
Don't worry, Mr. Powers.
Yeah, after all, I don't think, after all, right now, at the most, they don't think you did it. At the most, you're a suspect.
Yeah. Prime suspect.
At the most, you're a suspect. Pretty sure I told you that earlier, too. In the actual script.
If you are innocent, we will prove it, I guarantee it.
If!
Leave it to us. And be yourself. Be strong. If you are the Steel Samurai, hero to all children, you are the Steel Samurai after all.
I.
Misread that.
You. Thanks. Shit.
Okay, Phoenix. This one's for the kids. Let's do
That
it.
was the shortest 10-minute break of my life.
Well,
That wasn't 10 minutes, that was like 2.
11:15 a.m. Back in this place.
Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Powers. The prosecution has a concern. As a witness to the grade schooler of 10 years in this murder case, we're worried that the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with his cruel questioning. Nice to see Edward taking the moral high ground. However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls
I think he's pretty tough.
Cody Hackins to the stand.
I think he can take it. He's too short for the witness.
Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on. Oh, right. Guard, please bring him a box. One of those donut crates I emptied in the last 10 minutes to do.
Did you say donuts, Nick? Or Judge?
Will the witness
Sorry,
say his name in grading school?
I stopped channeling Mia for a second to eat some donuts.
Witness!
What? Just because you're all grown up doesn't mean you can push me around. Cody. Answer his question, okay? Hey, it's you! The nice lady! I'm Cody Hackins. I'm in 2nd grade.
I get the feeling this is going to be a long, long day. Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle. Witness, Cody. He's having trouble with this gentle thing. You were present, you were at Global Studios on the day of the incident?
You got a problem with that?
Please tell us what you saw that day.
What, Pops? You want me to tell you and Gramps with the beard over there?
It's just a big fine. I prefer bearded gentlemen. A very long day. Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom. My apologies, Your Honor. Said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like special permission if that's possible. Wait, you're saying you had to bargain with... You had to bargain terms with a kid? And you lost?
Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it all that good yet. But Phoenix. Hello?
Hi.
Okay. Still froze. There we go. I wonder if he had that camera on the day of the murder. You'd better make a note of it in the court record. Cody's camera. New digital camera. Cody always carries it, though. He's still learning how to use it.
Very well, Cody.
It's in your court record.
Please testify to the court about what you saw on the day of the incident.
I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. I went through the woods off the path so that old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I got kind of lost on the way though for about 30 minutes. Then, when I came out by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. It totally rocked! Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down, pow! If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell you. Anyways, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home.
Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination, but be gentle. Remember, you're talking to a child.
Not a child.
This kid is tougher than most dogs we've seen here, honestly. You really like to steal that, huh?
Of course I do. I've taped every show. And I go to all the live performances.
That's impressive. Have you been to the amusement park?
Of course, duh. My dad always takes me.
Poor dad. Was that day the first time you'd been to the studio?
Actually I've been a couple of times. I never managed to get there on a rehearsal day. And that security lady's always yelling.
Right. Please continue.
Chill, Pops, I'm getting to it. How am I supposed to talk with you cutting me off all the time? Jeez.
Off the path?
Yeah. You know how the studios are in a valley there? If you go off the path a little, there's a woods. That's where I was. Anyhow.
Did nothing unusual happen on your way to the studio?
Unusual?
Did you see this monkey by any chance?
Oh, you mean Mr. Monkey? Yeah, I saw him, but his head wasn't busted.
So you went straight to the studio?
Yep.
You got lost in the woods?
Yeah, I couldn't figure out which way I was walking. Man, was I relieved when I saw the blue studio doors. But guess what happened next?
What? Oh.
That.
I know what happened next. The Steel Samurai?
Yeah, he was standing by the studio gate. Looked like he was thinking about something before going in. Then he opened up the gate and went inside.
I see, what then? What sort of bad guy was it?
A guy, a person, kind of tall, skinny.
Are you sure it was a guy?
I don't know. It's kind of far away.
Oh, you've been awfully vague. What happened to the bad guy? Huh?
Huh? Well, he kind of didn't move. Not a bit. Like he was dead. I guess he's a real pro. What a great actor.
Yes, I suppose he was. If you had your camera, you mean you weren't carrying your camera then?
No, I wasn't. It's not like I have it all the time.
Really? I guess the killing freaked him out and he went home. Stop looking at me like that.
Frozen. Now it's not Phoenix. Remember, he's a child. Use gentle words, but be firm.
Here, have your camera.
Objection!
Cody, what you just said seems, well, a little strange. Didn't you say before you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that.
Huh?
Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right? Just write a word with you. Uh-oh, was I putting the pressure on too much? What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about? It's, a digital camera, Your Honor? It's kind of like a new sort of camera. How do I explain that?
No, it's not.
I see. What do you mean no, it's not?
I mean, now it isn't. This was originally a Game Boy game, so I guess it was then, maybe.
Huh? A digital camera is still a digital camera.
Okay.
That's a camera. That's why he called it a camera.
Okay.
Otherwise, it would be called a horse nozzle wagon 2000.
Alright.
Anyway, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studio. You did bring it, didn't you? How cruel you are to terrorize a poor child so. I don't care if it's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court. What do you mean, or a prosecuting attorney? Well, Cody?
What? Yeah, so I had my camera, so what? You got a problem with that?
So you did have a camera? And did you use this camera?
Why would I use it? I was too busy watching.
Oh, very well. Please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching.
What I saw. Yeah, I had my camera with me. But I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. The Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy. Wham! Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong. The Steel Samurai rules.
Oh, is that all? That was brief. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. So why didn't you use it? Let's get into that. Relax and listen.
I didn't use it because I was too busy watching the real thing.
So you were watching the Steel Samurai. Did you watch the whole fight?
Yeah, of course.
You didn't turn away, not even once?
No.
Okay, then tell us exactly what happened.
Yeah, I'm getting to that.
So the bad guy attacked him first.
Yeah.
What sort of person was this bad guy?
I told you, a person. He was a person.
How was he dressed?
I kinda don't remember. I was too busy watching the Steel Samurai.
I see, and what happened next? Why?
Well, what do you mean, why?
Why wasn't the bad guy moving?
Well, because the Steel Samurai brought him to justice.
And how exactly did he do that?
How did he do it? With a samurai kick, a samurai punch, samurai chop, samurai slap, something like that.
I'm still being vague about this.
What? Don't give me that look,
How should I say
Fox.
this? Wait and see what happens. I guess if I press too hard now, the judge might keep me from continuing. I'll sit back and see how the rest of this goes. What did you do after the bad guy fell, Cody?
Actually, the fight was so intense that I kind of got scared, so I went straight home.
Something isn't adding up here. Anyway, the count doesn't seem right.
Phoenix. It doesn't seem right because he's being deliberately vague. Press him on facts, Phoenix. Find out what he saw. Press him harder. Even though he's a small child, but he has a sword, so I guess it's fine
he's basically
to
Steven
press
Universe.
him.
The child with the sword is
Yep.
basically Steven Universe. Cody?
Yeah. What?
Something's bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action.
Yeah, so what?
Yet you missed the most important part. What is the meaning of this? The witness has stated what he saw quite clearly. You know as well as I do that he's being vague. Tell me what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap. Oomph! My point is, Cody, you may have seen some of the samurais fight, but you missed the most important part, the killing blow. Order.
I didn't know I had a
Mr.
page
Wright?
of script on the ground. My bunny ate it.
How could this be? Can you explain how you might have missed something so vital? Oh well, that's the thing.
Phoenix, I believe you're on the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you can figure this out. With the power
We have
of blackmail.
ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't you want the climax of the fight? He couldn't watch it! How could he calmly watch a murder taking place at this age? Just a moment, please. One thing has become quite clear in the boy's testimony. He did not believe he was watching a murder. He was watching the Steel Samurai fight like on TV. The more we were in the fight, the more we would have watched. I have to agree with Mr. Edgeworth. Well, Mr. Wright, you have another explanation? Show evidence. Evidence? Yes, Your Honor. But
Yeah, that so-called evidence, like that Edward. Like,
here's my proof. Proof? Let me do that again. He was watching nothing else.
Oh, so you don't get
He missed the
a
climax of the fight because he was looking at something else, probably.
probably.
Something else? Mr. Wright, explain yourself. What could possibly distract the boy from seeing his idol, the samurai fight? What do you claim you were looking at? Ooh! Come on, think of something, Nothing. Mr. Wright, he's a plan for making baseless claims. Yes, sorry, Your Honor. But that wasn't a baseless claim. He was watching.
He was watching.
Sleeping pills!
Yes, of course.
Here's my proof. What's that? Wait, it's the camera. The witness stated that he recently received the camera. Yes, I am aware of that. He wasn't entirely familiar with its operation. I'm aware of that too. Ah! Correct.
A spooky ghost.
Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at a critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture.
Hey!
Was I?
What's your problem, Pops? You got a thing for picking on little kids?
Testing, not picking.
Good job, Phoenix. Cody was lying, clearly. Smart of you to realize there was no way he could just stand there watching his hero and not take a picture.
That's because I'm a genius. Cody, there's only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight. That's because you wanted to take a picture. Having just received the camera, you weren't using it yet, so you missed the climax of the fight. Right?
Yeah. Well, Phoenix, I'll bet you anything he's hiding more than that. Have him testify again.
Right! I would be so lost without you. Your Honor, the defense would like to request that Cody Atkins testify once more. Very well. Cody, could you please tell us about your camera? And about why you didn't take a picture of the fight? Welcome to the real world, kid.
Hey, I'm not a kid. I'm a big boy. Yeah, you're right, Pops. Steel Samurai just escaped from the clutches of the villain, so I held up my camera to take a picture. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened.
Anything strange in that testimony, Mr. Wright? Cause I totally couldn't see anything. I'm not sure. It sounded pretty legit to me. But I'd like to proceed with the cross-examination anyway.
I'm an excellent liar. I mean, what?
Stop it! Pops?
Yeah, I called you Pops, you spiky-haired geezer.
Geezer?
That's what I hate about grown-ups. You're all so self-conscious.
Okay, off with the kids' gloves. Testify, witness. Testify.
Yikes! Yipes! That was Peanut.
Hey, Mom.
That's a lot of dogs.
So, you did see the beginning of the fight.
Yeah.
Did you notice anything unusual?
Well, I guess the Steel Samurai was moving a little strange.
Moving strangely.
Hey! Whoa! No!
Why couldn't you take a picture?
Go! Go!
My new camera has too many buttons, I couldn't figure it out. I tried to take a picture, I really tried.
No!
When the lens opened, what did you see?
Well, a person on the ground and the Steel Samurai. That's all that.
That's all?
Yes? I told you I didn't take a picture.
I would have when I got the legs open. You really not even. Did he really not take a picture? Not even one? No, I definitely would have taken a picture. There's gotta be something here I can use. Cody. Listen up, Cody Hackins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture.
Hey!
Was I?
How did you know?
I see. I see through all your lies, Cody Hackins. It's one of my powers.
Wow.
This feels great.
Yeah. Yeah, I took a picture.
Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect this, Cody.
I took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them.
You.
Josh.
Okay. You erased them?
Yeah?
Why would you erase a picture of your beloved Steel Samurai victorious?
Well, you know, why would I want to keep a picture like that?
He's becoming less and less cooperative. I better find a clear contradiction soon as some solid evidence. How can I pick holes in such a short testimony?
There has to be something. Dig up the dirt, Phoenix. Find out what this kid's all about.
I can't just look at that statement. I can't do it.
Yeah, you're right, Pops. Steel Samurai so I held up my camera to take a picture. The lens wouldn't open up in time, so I missed it. I took a few shots. It was too late, so I erased them.
Boom.
Yeah, probably that.
Cody?
What? Man, every time you say Cody, you follow something.
I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day.
Huh? Oh, right.
What was it you told me, Zane?
I go to every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands a final blow. Wazam! I got them all. I never missed one. A perfect collection.
Cody, did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe you would just do this shit. Wouldn't you keep it for your album? Mr. Wright, what exactly is this album? It's called Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hackins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won. I see. Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all his pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day. Order. Mr. Wright, have an explanation. If the Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary, I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in this album. Exactly my point, Your Honor. No way, no way.
Phoenix, I think we finally discovered the truth. And what a truth it is.
Me, are we sure about this? Did he actually?
Yes. I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. Tell them, Phoenix. Tell them what the truth is.
Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what is going on here. Why was there no picture in the album that they have the murder? Why would the boy erase the photo he took? Ah. This is what I was starting to suspect too, actually. I can think of only one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those pictures. You mean the Steel Samurai lost? Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai.
No way, no! It's impossible. The Steel Samurai never loses. He never loses to anyone ever.
Your Honor, the witness has revealed everything with his words. There was a reason why he lied in order to take a picture, the same reason he erased the precious photo. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. To admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth.
You can't handle
Order. I will have order. Witness. I mean Cody. Is this true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw. Cody, that day you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight, right?
Okay. The Steel Samurai fell down. He didn't move.
Order. What kind of son are you trying to pull, right? Steel Samurai was a murderer, not the victim. Yet according to your witness's testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. That's what I suspect. Mr. Wright, what's going on? They can't find the costume. They mentioned that earlier. I was starting to wonder, what if Jack Hammer was the guy in the costume? Apparently we have all made a serious error. And error? What's this all about? The Steel Samurai was the victim. If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer, he was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai. Order. To the Steel Samurai in this photograph. You're saying the man in this costume was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer? That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present at the accident scene run through that morning. Thus he obviously knew about what Bart was witnessing. But wait! Hasn't Mr. Hammer gone to Studio 1 already? That's what everyone thought. Oh, remember what Miss Orbach said in the testimony? On the day of the...
On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He'd already gone back to the studio before I got back to the guard station.
Mr. Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him go to Studio 1. No one would take a picture of him. However, Mr. Power was taken out in his dressing room, and he snuck into the dressing room and saw the Steel Samurai costume. But why would the victim do such a thing? I don't know.
I get it.
Huh?
I thought the Steel Samurai was moving strange. So it was a different person inside the suit. Pops!
Huh? Me? What?
Actually, there was one piece of data I saved.
Data?
Yeah, a photo on my digital camera.
What? Show us, quick!
No way, man. Not if you're gonna look at me like that.
No.
Yeah. Here. This is it.
Studio 2? I'm afraid that there could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright? I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence. I'm sorry, this doesn't look like it's proof we need. I'll give it back.
Wait, Phoenix.
Me or what? You're gonna point...
Look at that photo once more. The thing that the player noticed immediately. That's it, Phoenix. That photo is all the evidence you need to win this trial.
What? Your Honor, may I see that photo one more time? So certainly, I don't see why not.
Phoenix, show him. There's a glaring, decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know them in that photo. Oh, gee, I wonder.
Right there.
The spear!
No, it's duct tape, but it's a spear. It's not duct taped. Boom. Mind blown. unless it's right here. It's supposed to be duct tape. Your Honor, look at this. I see a gate. May I draw your attention to the number on that gate? The number? Ah, yes. Well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2. This is not a 1, Your Honor. Correct? Ah! I believe Mr. Wright will see what I'm getting at. But! That's impossible. What's this all about? This explains why I might be socked along with the rest of the court. You're dumb. I'll use the studio guide now. Nobody was found here in Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photo taken at the number at the time of the murder? 2. It does not say 1 on the gate in the photo. Your Honor, here is the true scene of the crime. Here.
Old Bag did it.
Old Bag did it. Well, sorry. Think things through before you point at the map this time, right? Fine. I won't blame Old Bag. Here, Studio 2. I see. That would explain the 2 on the gate in the photo. I'm smart. Your Honor, I find it very significant.
Judge, you're a dummy.
It took place in Studio 2 because no filming is done there.
Yes.
Studio 2 is no longer being used for filming. I see. This is significant. Why? Good question. I really should think things through more. Would you like to take another stab at it, so to speak? Stabbing away, Your Honor. Trailer's there! As you may recall, there was a trailer in Studio 2. Now, on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that break, Mr. Salvanella and Miss Diva Squeezer were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. The path to the trailer was blocked, so we have heard. The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time. Yes, I suppose that would be the case. Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. But in actuality, the reverse is true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime. Studio 2! Order? The defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person the security guard Mr. Orbach saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole the Steel Samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2. This is madness. Jack Hammer is the victim. Why would he steal a Steel Samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did so to cover up the details of his own murder? Well, no, of course not. Or do you have proof? Give me proof that the victim Jack Hammer stole the costume. I have proof! Now what is it? You do, Mr. Wright? Oh, they're so surprised. Suddenly I'm like, don't say confident. I think I'm right, though. Here's my proof that Jack Hammer stole the costume.
Mr. Monkeyhead.
I don't think that'll help. That probably won't be helpful. Yeah, probably.
I think it's the sleeping pills, if it's anything.
Oh. Yeah, that's smart. You are smart sometimes.
Yeah, thanks.
This is it.
Sometimes.
An empty medicine
Only
bottle.
occasionally.
I found this on the tablet in the employee area. Same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads, sleeping pills. Sleeping pills! What are those? The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent that entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. Wait a minute.
No way, dude.
That bottle does raise some suspicions, yes. But there is no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Your Honor, I have an idea. Test Powers' blood. An idea? Continue. Gonna test the Powers' blood. You should find traces of the sleeping pills. This much time after the day of the murder, even if there were traces, it still proved nothing. No blood test could tell that Hammer was the one who drugged him, Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright. To examine Hammer's body? We should examine Mr. Hammer's body. Mr. Hammer, I thought it was Mr. Powers who would make the take the sleeping pills. Indeed it was, Your Honor. Fingerprint the bottle.
The fingerprints aren't decisive either, though.
An idea? Very well, let's hear it. I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up on this bottle. I suppose you're right. Very well. The court will take possession of the bottle. Yeah, well, it actually will if his fingerprints are on it, because he's dead. So he couldn't have touched it after the case. He would have needed to touch it before.
Okay.
This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Cody Hawkins' testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. Still, Samurai seen by Miss Oldbag may have been the victim, Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1 but Studio 2. And those in the trailer did not have time to commit murder. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? Also, who killed him? And why? Find the answers for me by tomorrow. That's a lot of homework. Mr. Edgeworth? You will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers. I should say, Your Honor. Because he can't have done it anymore. This trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. Very well. Court is adjourned.
October 19th, 2:47.
That was a close one.
We were saved by a hair, but that's all that counts. Or more like a fingerprint. Haha. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during the trial.
Thank you for not abandoning
By home,
me.
I mean hell.
She means the spirit world.
What?
It's the place in Japan.
Yeah, by home, she means hell.
No, she means the spirit world.
Spirit hell.
Heaven and hell don't exist in Japan. You haven't watched enough anime.
Okay, fine. Spirit world, but like, there's whatever. Spirit world
Me too.
with spiky things everywhere.
Really?
Poking.
You boys seem so confident. Ah. Maybe I should take up a career in acting? I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there.
Me too.
Dead?
Of course, we're kidding.
Are you sure?
I'm kidding.
I wasn't kidding, man. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make a final investigation. So I promise you, we'll find a true killer by tomorrow's trial. Right. Thanks, Sniff. To be confabulated.
Okay.
Save your progress? Save your
Yes.
progress. Day 2 investigation.
Alright.
Alright.
That'll be it.
That'll be it.